Well, this was a request, so I have to do it. Brother, brother, there's too many of you dying.
Greetings and hello to all you music hippies out there. This is Hippie welcoming you to another episode, the 123rd episode of the Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Radio Hour. The Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Radio Hour features a limited edition music we've recorded here on the farm and on the road for our Americana Roots music show that appears on PBS affiliates across the nation. This show is going to be on the road music. You're listening to the Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Radio Hour right here on East Tennessee's own WDVX 89.9 and 102.9 on your FM radio dial. And for those of you outside of listening range, www.wdvx.com. Want to spend a special thanks to my good buddy Seth Lichtenstein and all the folks at Hertz, Lichtenstein and Young out there in California. Tickets are going out next week. I'll send a parcel of them. Everybody come. We got lots of room. And I want to remind you that the Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Memorial Day weekend, music, art, fun, creek wading, mountain climbing, bird watching, stilt walking, bubble blowing, hula hooping, soccer ball kicking, all night picking stage festival will take place May 21st through the 24th on the beautiful Cumberland Plateau in Middle Tennessee. For more information, www.jammin'athippyjacks.com or call us 931-445-2072. I want to play some Ben Bullington today. This is from a recording we did at the Air Devils Inn over in Louisville, Kentucky a couple of years back. Band opened for our good buddy Malcolm Holcomb over there. It was a very interesting night, a very, very cool, intimate night of music in a very funky bar. Band opened up with I Despise Flies. Everyone in the room was in agreement. It was summertime, and I think there was one or two. Then he did Here's to Hoping, and then we're going to finish up the first part of Ben's set with country music. I'm talking to you.
All right. Thank you. That seemed like a good bar room tune. It's a great little place here. This is funky bar. They just put this pictured this place in funky bar. You know, right next to the dictionary entry. Lovely. Something we can all agree on, I think, no matter which side of the political divide you stand on. They're lying in the windowsills, scattered across the floor, floating in the frying pan I left to soak the night before. I washed the sheets this morning. I had a nice clean bed. Then I find one in his death throes where I'm fixed to lay my head. Their hairy legs, their paper wings, their creepy compound eyes. I despise flies. All creatures have their purpose in the complex web of life. A perfection all their very own, like clear blue pristine ice. but I have no admiration as the maddening buzz I hear meets with sudden silence when it drops into my beer. I bow to Mother Nature and all that she provides, but I despise flies. Wash their feet off from the last place that they stood. I've seen the stuff they've landed on, and some it ain't so good. My feelings for those nasty things I just cannot disguise. I despise flies. I despise flies. I despise flies. Things come to bear, the science world declares. Have you thought for a minute what that means? Streams of refugees, people dying in the streets. Can't you see the desperate war-torn scenes? But here's to hoping, here's to hoping, here's to hoping. Here's to hoping, here's to hoping, here's to hoping. Here's to hoping change does not come too fast. And we study, and we think, and we build the thing to last. Here's to hoping we all evolve. There's just no way around to be a land of laws, unless we want our children behind razor wire, for it's all done. Here's to hoping, here's to hoping, here's to hoping. Here's to hoping, here's to hoping, here's to hoping. Here's to hoping we keep the peace with talking sense. If that is not enough, it's still a solid chance. We'll protect our families, but please let's be smart. What's the good of living disconnected from the heart? Here's to hoping, here's to hoping, here's to hoping. Here's to hoping, here's to hoping, here's to hoping. Here's to hoping we come together in the short run. All right. This is not really fair. This is like preaching to the choir here. This next song, when you're at any sort of Hippie Jack sponsored event, I think I'm safe in saying this is my thoughts on the state of modern country music. I won't implicate any of my friends around here on this one. That I'll take this is all from me. Not that it'll have any effect anyway, but it makes me feel better just to do it. It's not about the claims you make, true tales, or what's at stake. I smell business in everything you do. I wasn't surprised, but it made me sick how you turned your back on the Dixie Chicks while waving that old red, white, and blue. Country music, I'm talking to you. Country music, I'm talking to you. I don't love you like I used to do. Sad to say, but afraid it's true. You left me, man, I didn't leave you. Sunday morning coming down will not be on your radio now. It's more about having rum drinks by the pool. You treat us like we're all a bunch of fools. Country music, I'm talking to you. Well, I don't care if you go to church or if you're on some kind of other search. And I sure don't care who out country's who. I want songs that make me feel something new and true and real. Not just touching bases, safe and cute. Country music, I'm talking to you. Country music, I'm talking to you. I don't love you like I used to do. Sad to say, but I'm afraid it's true. You left me, man, I didn't leave you. Sunday morning coming down would not be on your radio now. When they're raw and edgy, lose its cool. Would you send me your current list of rules? Country music, I'm talking to you. Country music, I'm talking to you. Country music, I'm talking to you. All right, thank you. I didn't watch it, but what was the Country Music Awards, the show about a month or two ago, right after George Jones died, and they devoted about 30 seconds to that, I think, was it? Yeah.
That was Ben Bullington finishing up the first part of his set with country music. I'm talking to you. You're listening to the Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Radio Hour out here on East Tennessee's own WDVX, 89.9, 102.9 on your FM radio dial. And for those of you outside of listening range, www.wdvx.com. The Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Memorial Day music, art, camping, fun, fireflies, all that good stuff. Middle Tennessee on the Cumberland Plateau, 4 days of big-time relaxation and fun and great Americana music featuring some good old Knoxville performers this time. Kevin Abernathy's coming, Tim Lee 3, Jay Clark, Greg Horn. You know what? Daniel Kimbrough's coming. I'm all excited about that. For more information, www.jammin'@hippiejacks.com. Going to do some more Ben Bullington. Going to finish up his set today with a song called Headlights. And then a song I really like just for the political side as well. his chosen time, and Ben's going to finish up his set today with Wild Oats. This is Ben Bullington.
Two headlights aimed at midnight pierce the darkness, divide the starkness, east and west, parts unknown. And no one ever will turn all the stones. First the x-ray, large lymph node biopsy, then what it showed. I like the doctor, seemed like a good man. A 50-50 chance is what he said. The kids are grown, I love it when they come home. My wife and I past 60, she's still hot to me. Nothing's more lonesome than a whippoorwill. Nothing more beautiful than a great oak tree. Stop the car, cut the engine, step out in the night air, sensing things I hadn't sensed the day before. It's all I want from life and nothing more. The kids are grown, I love it when they come home. My wife and I past 60, she's still hot to me. Nothing's more lonesome than a whippoorwill. Nothing more beautiful than a great oak tree. Two headlights aimed at midnight pierce the darkness, divide the starkness, east and west, parts unknown. Thank you. This is for you, Robert Murray. Pulling down the rafters as they backed out of the hole. It's dangerous, but the boss wants every last bit of that coal. It's gravy time if it's not your own life on the line. Sometimes on safety it pays to pay the fines. In Crandall Canyon, Utah, 9 miners died. It was an act of God, nothing to do with Christian man. I hope they all believe God took those miners at his chosen time, at his chosen time. Said it was an earthquake out of his control. Carla Mae Montoya's husband's never coming home. The Seismic University, his plea did not confirm. A penny saved is not a penny earned. It was an act of God. Nothing to do with me, said Mr. Murray, who owned the mine. I'm a Christian man. I hope they all believe God took those miners at his chosen time, at his chosen time. Nothing to do with me, said Mr. Murray, who owned the mine. I'm a Christian man. I hope they all believe God took those miners at his chosen time, at his chosen time. Thank y'all. Thanks so much. Thanks for having me down here. One more. All right, here you go. This is for all the boys in the room to sing to all the girls. I'm not sure I'll ever entirely settle down. I've still got some hot blood circulating around, but that crazy life feels empty without love to see it through. I want to sow the rest of my wild oats with you. I want to sow the rest of my wild oats with you. Cold wind can bite your skin and make you feel alive. Hunger-born and barren years can still be satisfied. We're not nearly finished yet, there's lots for us to do. I want to sow the rest of my wild oats for you. I want to sow the rest of my wild oats for you. We'll lay on clean sheets through the sweet nights, 2 spoons stacked sideways or any other way we like. I'm sure that you could teach me a brand new trick or two. I want to sow the rest of my wild oats with you. I want to sow the rest of my wild oats with you. You're with me every minute, no matter where you are. Frying the stars. The air all around you is like spices in my stew. I wanna sow the rest of my wild oats with you. I wanna sow the rest of my wild oats with you. I wanna sow the rest of my wild oats with you. I wanna sow the rest of my wild oats with you. All right. Thank you. Hippie Jack. Stick around with Malcolm Holcomb. Thank y'all for having me.
That was Ben Bullington finishing up his set today with Wild Oats. We miss you, Ben. We think about you and talk about you all the time. You know what? You'll be with us at the festival in spirit, I'm sure. You're listening to the Jammin' and Hippie Jacks Radio Hour right here on East Tennessee's own WDVX 89.9 and 102.9 on your FM radio dial. And for those of you outside of listening range, like my good buddy Seth Lichtenstein out there in California, www.wdvx.com. The Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Memorial Day weekend, May 21st through the 24th. Music, art, camping, fireflies, mountains, creek wading, all the good stuff. Children's play area, workshops, children's workshops. Great music festival is coming up. For more information, www.jammin@hippiejacks.com or call us on the farm 931-445-2072. Well, a while back, sometime in the past, I'm not that good with dates, sorry Jay, we went out to Folk Alliance International in Memphis and recorded some really, really interesting performers for our TV show. And this is this last part of the show, the second part of the show today, is something we did in a round out there with a guy named Jimmy LaFay, a guy named Sam Baker, and a band named Stone Honey. And it was kind of unexpected to me how it would work out, and it worked out so well. We're going to start out with Jimmy taking the front in this round, doing Desperate Men. And then Stone Honey's going to kind of take it and do a song they wrote called Melinda. And then back to Jimmy LaFay again and a song called Hideaway Girl. This is Jimmy LaFay, Sam Baker, and Stone Honey all together, starting it out with Desperate Men.
Sam, I don't want you looking at me.
Hey, God.
All right, I'll do something here. Kick us off. You can wallow your hours. You can talk in tongues. Throw your promises, baby, till kingdom come. Cast your bread upon the water. See what it may bring. Desperate men do desperate things. Come on over here, baby. Talk big and be brave. It's not your only reputation you're trying to save. Had you under observation, you're into various pain. Desperate men do desperate Wipe the tears from your eyes, wipe the smile from your pretty little face, for you lose another lover to the night and to the rain. Desperate men do desperate things. Hey, Phil. Come on over here, baby. Stir it up, mix it in. 2 parts religion, 3 parts sin. It's the truth, the consequences. You know the new king reigns. Desperate men do desperate things. You can wipe away your hours, you can talk in tongues, though your promises, baby, till kingdom come. Guess you're red upon the water, see what it may bring. Desperate men do desperate things. Desperate men do desperate things. Desperate men do desperate things. Thank you.
Jimmy Faye.
We are some desperate men, aren't we, Sam? Well, you're not desperate.
Actually, I'm not feeling.
You told me you were the connoisseur of rejection last
Look,
night.
that was last night. Yeah, I told Jimmy last night I'm a connoisseur of rejection. You know, that's going to have all those words for snow.
You got it for
You got it
rejection.
I've got it for rejection.
Yeah.
One, two, three.
She's got a way to make you do what she wants. She don't bother with the fools who say that they won't. She's such a beautiful woman, ain't nobody got to her yet. I wanna tell her I love her, but I just don't know what I'd get. Take a look at Melinda, 'cause she's the one you can blame. She brought us all together, she got me back in the game. Feels just like family, feels like I belong. With a cue from Melinda, we're gonna sing all night long. All night long. Let's sing all night long. long talk. When we're alone together, she makes me feel strong and proud. But when she's out with the others, I don't know where I stand in the crowd. Take a look at Melinda, she's the one you can blame. She brought us all together, she's the one we should praise. It feels just like family, it feels like we belong. With a cue from Melinda, we're gonna sing all night long, all night long. Let's sing all night long. Take a look at Melinda, she's such a beautiful girl. Take a look at Melinda, I just love that Melinda. Ooh, ooh.
Well, another song, boys.
Yeah, do one.
Gotta get a little more vocal monitor here. Those late nights catch up with you real quick. And that was only Wednesday. Hey there, baby, welcome to the world. Don't be a hideaway girl. Come on, honey, let your light shine now. You're the best thing ever found. Don't be nervous, baby, don't be shy. Hey, there ain't no reason why. Standing naked at the light of day, I wouldn't have it any other way. Let your love fall like diamond rain. Let your love make me holy again. Let your love shine right through the night. It's alright, it's alright. You never made me welcome to the world, little hideaway girl. Long hair blowing in the tall grass wind, like original sin. No, God knows the mysterious ways. Hey, baby, go ahead and play. Don't worry about people who are judging you. You gotta do what you wanna do. Let your love fall like diamond rain. Let your love make me whole again. Let your love shine right through the night. Baby, it's alright, it's alright. That your love fall like diamond rain. That your love make me whole again. That your love shine right through the night. It's alright. It's alright. And you may be welcome to the world, little hideaway girl. Come on, baby, let your light shine now. You're the best thing I ever found. Don't be nervous, honey, don't be shy. Hey, there ain't no reason why. Standing naked at the light of day, I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. I wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you.
That was Jimmy LaFay finishing off the first part of that set that we did over at Folk Alliance International a few years back with Hideaway Girl. I love it. Great tune, Jimmy. Really need you to come play at the festival sometime. You're listening to the Jammin' and Hippie Jacks Radio Hour right here on East Tennessee's own WDVX 89.9, 102.9 on your FM radio dial. And for those of you outside of listening range, my good buddy Vinny way up there in North Coastal Maine, www.wdvx.com. The Jammin' at Hippie Jacks Memorial Day weekend, May 21st through the 24th. Music, art, food, camping, friendship, hula hooping, soccer ball kicking, children's tent, lots of fun, workshops, children's workshops, all night pick and stage, music, music, music. www.jammin'athippieJacks.com or call us on the farm 931-445-2072. There's just a few campsites left. Gonna get back into that great Jimmy LaFay, Sam Baker, Stone Honey round we did. Gonna open up with Is It Love Grand? Sam's gonna front that one. And then they're all gonna get together, Jimmy and Sam and Stone Honey, and finish up with This Land Is Your Land.
I think we got time for a couple. Sam, why don't you do one more, and then I'll do a sing-along at the end with everybody.
Okay.
Did you ever write one about the girl and the apple?
What?
The girl and the apple?
Jimmy?
Did you write a song about that?
That's not a song. That's a private conversation. Well, let's do it's a sweet, I'm going to do a sweet song. There's a beautiful woman. She walks with a limp. He calls her his princess, calls her his gimp. She calls him her fat man, calls him her pimp. She teaches first graders, got a beautiful limp. Isn't love great? And isn't love grand? She touches his face, he holds her hand. Isn't love great? And isn't love grand? Well, 4 years they've been married, not a one day of trouble. Got 2 happy boys, good luck daily double. Love to dance with each other, say they live in a bubble. Go to church twice a week, not a one day of trouble. Isn't love great? And isn't love grand? She touches his face, he holds her hand. Isn't love great? And isn't love grand? Well, shout hallelujah. No. Wow, that was cool.
Don't ask Liz to do something and
Oh, my
expect her
God.
not to.
All your sisters and your brothers. She wears fishnet, he wears leather. When the boys are at his mother's. There's a beautiful woman who walks with a limp. He calls her his princess, calls her his gimp. She calls him a fat man, calls him a pimp. Teaches first graders, got a beautiful limp. Isn't love great? Isn't love grand? She touches his face, he holds her hand. Isn't love great? Isn't love grand? One more time. Isn't love great? Isn't love grand?
Yeah, man.
That was a beautiful song.
It is a pretty song.
Starts out with that line, you know, it throws you for a minute, but then you see you're like the O. Henry of songwriters.
It's so
the
sweet.
surprise ending, the mystery.
The old Henry. I've never been called that, Jimmy. I don't know how to
You
respond.
know, his story's always had that twist. See, he started out with the limp, the gant, but then the story is about people finding each other.
Yeah, it's about love.
Despite,
Despite being
Just
a gift.
like an O.
I
Henry
don't-
candy bar.
I don't throw the word genius around very often.
I wouldn't throw it around now either. Really, I'd withhold that one. Trust me.
Well, I didn't say it. I just said I didn't throw it around very often. Well, let's do one more. Sing along for everybody. This is a folk festival. Let's do one by the greatest folk singer ever lived.
Yes.
That everybody knows. And if you don't know it,
Do it.
here we go. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. As I went walking that Riverton highway, I saw above me that endless skyway. I saw below me that golden valley. Hey, this land was made for you and me. Everybody, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. And I roamed, I rambled, I followed my footsteps through sparkling sands of her diamond deserts. And all inside my heart, hey, a song was a singing. This land was made for you and me. Oh yeah, this land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. Pick it, Phil.
But in the squares of the city, in the shadow of the steeple, by the relief office, you see, I see my people. Some are wondering. My bad.
That's all the folk process. Here's Sam's verse.
The shadow of the steeple.
Oh yeah.
By the relief office, you see, I see my people. And some are wondering, and some are grumbling. if this land still made you and me.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. One more time. This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Turn it around. This land was made for you and me. One more time. This land was made for you and me. Thank you, Hippie Jacks. Hippie Jacks. Thank you, Sam Baker and Stone Honey, all the guys.
Jimmy
Hey,
LaFave.
Vic,
LaFave,
Sean,
thank you
and
guys.
Phil.
Thank Music Road Records.
Sam Baker.
Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all for coming out.
Stone
Honey,
Honey,
guys.
Dave, Nick,
LaFave.
Sean, Phil.
Thank you, Jack.
Thanks, everybody.
Jack, thanks for doing this. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. We hope you like what we were trying to do up here.
You get one more?
That was Jimmy LaFave, Sam Baker, and Stone Honey finishing up today's show with This Land Is Your Land. You're listening to the Jammin' and Hippie Jacks Radio Hour right here on East Tennessee's own WDVX. Thanks for listening today. The Jammin' and Hippie Jacks Radio Hour appears every Saturday from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time right here on East Tennessee's own WDVX. If you'd like to know more about Jammin' and Hippie Jacks and all things hippie, and we got a lot of stuff going on, our website is www.jamminandhippiejacks.com, or call us on the farm 931-445-2072. We'll tell you all about our upcoming festivals and events. Funding for this program was made possible through a grant provided by the Tennessee Department of Transportation to encourage litter-free events, to encourage recycling, and to encourage litter prevention education. That's three good things. Jammin' and Hippie Jacks operates under the 501c3 nonprofit organization, the Council of Americana Roots Music, which is dedicated to presenting, promoting, and far more importantly, preserving Americana Roots music. Want to send out one more special thanks to Seth Lichtenstein and all the folks at Hertz, Lichtenstein and Young. Couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't do it without you. Never will. See you soon. Well, I want to talk about my old friend, Clarence Hammond today. Clarence has been gone a long time, been thinking about people that have been gone. Clarence was one of the first people I ever met in Tennessee. And he took us under his wing and kind of showed us some of the things we needed to know to survive. One was, Clarence taught me how to squirrel hunt. He took me back in the hardwood timber up behind his house under some old shaggy bark hickory trees, and we sat real still late in the afternoon till we heard the squirrels start to cut nuts. And what they do is they grab those nuts, which have a real hard shell, and they just chew, and the little nut pieces, or the little shell pieces, fall like rain, and you can spot them. And then you slip up on them with your little 410 shotgun, little bolt action 3-shot 410 shotgun that my uncle gave me that I wish I still had. And well, the rest is history, and squirrel for dinner. And there were some days when squirrel was what we had for dinner when my children were growing up. I don't know if I'm proud to say that or embarrassed. I guess I'm proud to say it. We don't eat it much more, but as far as Clarence Hammond goes, he was truly part of the solution. You be part of the solution too. Good night, everybody.
But who are there to judge us? simply because our hair's too long, or maybe it's all gone, I don't know. You know we gotta find a way